Bees are pretty much amazing. Pretty much where the rubber meets the road. They're just out here. It's part of God's little plan. They're just doing their work. They're all independent, yet carrying out collective tasks. You can tell they just thoroughly enjoy their work. He's like, I get to fly around and get slightly intoxicated. Well, maybe unknowingly serving a task for the utilitarian collective. And they look like they really enjoy flying around, and they don't really have to delegate the tasks. They kind of get sectors, They just kind of get into it, get into a flow. And when a group of them gets into an area, they just sort of know how to disperse into the area, and they're really productive. Their efficiency seems to be really high. And it seems to be, they sort of vibe it out, sort of in the flow of things. And just get on station, like really making use of their talents and skills because they're excellent aviators. And they just sort of load up, get their cargo, and enjoy. They do seem to be enjoying it. It does seem to be. They seem to get a little bit high off of the pollen collection, whatever the bee equivalent is of a enjoyably altered state of reality. They seem to be there. Look at that. They're just hopping around. Imagine if it's like going like from like weed dispensary to weed dispensary to bring back bud for your collective. But yeah, they don't seem to have upper management breathing down their neck while they're doing these collective tasks, going around, sort of perfectly pollinating everything. Honestly, keeping the vibe really good. These are particularly peaceful bees out here in this meadow. And they seem to know what's up. I know they have scouts and whatnot, and they communicate the flight routes. It's kind of interesting to see how when they get on station, how they sort of divvy it up and they're cool with it. Look at that guy. See if we can get one. Ready for your close up? Cecil B. DeMille. Look at these guys. They're getting on it. He's like, I was employee of the month last year in the collective. He's a little camera shy, so he's like, I don't want all the credit. Really, the hive deserves all the credit. That's what he's saying. I feel you, B. It's okay to take a bow every once in a while. Look at this guy. He's like, get over here. That was mine, buddy. No double dipping. What's up with that? There's a couple of bees hanging out, doing their daily. What's this guy up to? He's runner-up employee of the month. He's like, it's okay. I'll make up for it here. All right, we got this. Okay, here we go. Dang, you are ready for your close-up. What's up, buddy? Looking good. Yeah, you do. Don't be shy. Get all up in here. Look at that. You're a fine-looking bee. Heck yeah, look at that efficient work, man. Getting deep in there, making sure it's all you got every piece. He's got his technique down and everything. Look at this guy. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Get in there. That one looks pretty done, but I respect the effort. Very photogenic. There you go, buddy. You down there. Look at that. Sun shining on you, all glorious. See? He's got the technique. Opens up the pedals. Puts his snout in. I don't know how they carry the poem. Was it like on their legs, I think? See? And he does not have upper management breathing down his neck while he does all these tasks. It's very independent. So, because bees, they're in the hive, and so it looks like they're all just super collective all the time. Look at all this. Look at all this individual work going down. Yeah, let's get a nice look. Look at that. He's all getting in there. Where'd you go? Yeah, that's a good look in there. There we go. See, now we got a few workers here in the area. Got one there. We got this dude. Obviously, they have a good gauge for when they've gotten all they can out of a flower. There we go. And a lot of their flying, it's cool because they look like they just they bounce up and then they got like a little built-in mechanism for knowing the arc to go to the next flower. They kind of just have like a little parabola hop. They'd be like, boom, hop off the flower, and then they're on to the next one. Right? It's kind of like a little arc. It's interesting. And they have different waves in the region, and they kind of know which ones are done. And then I don't really know, but I guess they'd probably their scout for the day would probably come out and be like, yeah, this area is like done for the day. We did it. All right, where'd you go, buddy? There you go. Get that hot bee action back. Where'd you go? There he went. Look at that, looking glorious. Seeing they come in all these different waves. So you get the redundancy in there, which is cool. And, I don't know what sequence is that. I don't know if there's like some electromagnetic pulse amongst all the bees in the hive, or if there is like a centralized information source that coordinates where they go and like how they sector it out. But it's clear that like they're operating on a very efficient basis. Individuals doing collective tasks, and clearly there's obviously got to be communication. I know like their wing flight patterns and they do little dances for each other, but like to communicate as a language. But for how complex these tasks are, this is a lot of there's not a lot of outward external communication occurring for how sophisticated the group task is that they accomplish all the time. It's pretty impressive. They're so photogenic. Look at these guys. Look at that. Pretty bees. All right, everybody. Well, I'm glad you got to spend some time with me or hanging out with some bees in a meadow. Pretty amazing creatures.